Hey everybody. In this video, we're going to go ahead and take a look at Cisco's WebEx Meetings. You all were given this rolled out today for everybody, so we're just going to walk through it, show you how to schedule a meeting, all the things you can do in the room. If you've used Zoom, a lot of these settings and a lot of the functionality will be the same. This is just through the district, so it's a little bit more secure. So when you go to the home page, this opens up, there's your room, and if we want to schedule a meeting, we would click schedule and give it a topic. So we're just going to call this the test meeting. There's your password. You do have some advanced options. I would go down to the scheduling one. You don't want to require an account yet. Students don't have access to this, and we're trying to get them on it as well. The one that's important for you to actually look at is the attendee privileges. This gives you options of what all your students will be able to do. You could click off all these if you don't want them to. The one I definitely would click off is the private chat. Turn that off to where they cannot have any private chat with students on the side. Everything has to be out in public, and you would click OK. Now I'm going to change the time on this because it wants to start right now. So to change the time, you would just click on the date and time. The date's fine. We're just going to change the time to later tonight. Now you see it says schedule. And you could save the template if you want all your meetings to have the same settings, that's fine. So now you have a list of your meetings. What you would do is take this copy, all you have to do is click it, and you can see it says copied. Go to your Google Classroom and just paste it in there. The students will go ahead and click on the link, and it'll take them to your meeting. They can't enter until you're there, so you don't have to worry about them showing up before you do. So let's go ahead and look at the actual meeting. Now it's going to force me to open up the Windows app, which we will. I've gone ahead and muted my mic and webcam. That way there's no feedback. So all of this is going to look familiar to you. You have a record button if you want to record the meeting. You can record it to the cloud or on the computer. I'm always a fan of recording to the cloud. That way, if your computer crashes, your files are still there. If you click on the little people tab, it shows you who's there. If you click on the chat, it shows you everybody who's chatting, and you can do private chats with students. If you click on the three dots, there's other options. You could put notes in there for students. You could do polling. You ask a question. You give them choices of what they want to do. You can record those. So a lot of options there. In terms of sharing, you can share your screen. It's going to share the entire thing. As you can see, when I went to share, I got a green box around my screen, and then my controls got moved up to the top. So if you share your screen and you can't find your controls, they've been moved to the top. But once again, you still have the participants here. You can pull up. The chat is still there, so they're still there. The other thing you could do is annotate. So on any screen that you're sharing, you can go ahead and click on the pencil here or any of the other tools and just kind of, circle stuff, let the students see what's important. When you're done, stop sharing, just hit stop. They have a lot of options for sharing. You could see all these things here. Your browser, you could share programs, you could share files. If you want to share a whiteboard, you could also share a whiteboard. It's just a blank screen. You draw on it, do whatever you want on it. When you're done, you can close it out by hitting the close button. And then this will say, hey, everybody's going to be removed from everything on here. Yeah, okay, I'm fine with that. Yes. And then it always will give you an option if you want to save the whiteboard. So if there was a lot of information on there that you want to share out later, you would want to go ahead and save it. But in this case, we're not going to. And that's about it for Cisco WebEx Meetings. It's pretty easy to use. It's not very difficult. A lot more secure features. The district's behind it, so that's a better choice for us right now. They can't rejoin once you leave. Just a lot of good things. And then when you're done, you would just hit end meeting. It's going to kick everybody out of the meeting, so you don't have to worry about anybody hanging around or anything like that. That was your first look at Cisco's WebEx Meetings. Very easy. If you guys have any other questions, let me know. Thank you.